So we're still working on main idea. And just to review, if you remember our table, the top of the table is the most important part, or tells, just like the main idea is the most important part, or tells what the story was mostly about. And then you have those legs for the table that support the tabletop, just like your key details support your main idea. And I will upload that visual again for those who need it. But just remember, when we are reading, we are asking ourselves, what did I just read about? What was it mostly about? Can I identify the main idea from the pictures? Can I identify the main idea from the first or last sentences in the paragraphs? Is there words that are used repeatedly? Those type of things are going to help us identify the main idea. And so today I'm going to help you identify the main idea, and then independently you will identify the key details that support that, just for some extra supports. And then I'll slowly have you doing it all independently. So we're going to read, what is a community? We're going to identify the main idea and key details, and then you will have your short response. So what is a community? Think about the people you saw on your way to school today. Maybe you saw a bus driver, a police officer, or a mail carrier. You probably saw business people on their way to work. Once you got to school, you saw teachers, other students, parents, and the principal. All of these people make up a community. A community is a group of people who live and work in the same area. People play different parts to make a community. For example, bus drivers help people get to school or work. Police officers make sure people follow the laws and stay safe. Business people make or sell the things we buy. Parents and teachers make sure children have what they need to learn and be safe. Students learn so they can become good parents and workers. You are part of a community too. You can do things to make a difference. You can help keep your neighborhood clean. You can follow rules and laws. You can help others who are in need. Communities work best when people do their jobs and help each other. You and everyone around you work together to make a community. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find the sentence that best states the main idea. And then I'm going to underline key details that support that. So after reading this, it talked about the bus drivers, police officers, parents, teachers, business workers. So I know that this main idea is going to be mostly about the people in a community. So let's find the sentence in here that best tells me or supports all of the people in a community. Well, I remember reading in paragraph 2 that it said people play different parts to make a community. And that is correct because, a bus driver does something different than a police officer, but they all work together to play their part. So I'm going to highlight people play different parts to make a community. Okay, that is my main idea. This whole passage was mostly about the different parts people play to make up a community. Okay, they all work together, they all play their own parts. Now it wants me to underline details that identify the main idea or support the main idea. So I'm going to highlight one. I would also like you to find one at home. So you should have 2 details highlighted, the one I identify with you and the one you identify independently. So let's do our main idea or key details in a different color. So I need to prove that there are different people who play different roles in a community. Well, the first one I see is that bus drivers help people get to school or work. That is definitely a part of a community, a person who plays a part in a community. So I need you to also find one. What is a person or a job that plays a part in the community? Okay, find one of those and highlight it. Now, we need to plug our main idea into our graphic organizer. So our main idea is that people play different parts to make a community. That is what this was mostly about. I'm going to end this video because it's going to end in 20 seconds, and then I'll start a new one.